So you discussed furniture you can walk past and not notice, and that's sort of something you've incorporated into your own furniture design. How do what elements do you consider when designing to make sure that that aesthetic comes through?
Yes, it goes against the grain a bit, doesn't it, really? That you
Yes.
should want people to walk past your furniture. You have to basically pare it down completely so it's edited to become a comfortable piece of furniture that does the job, does the trick, doesn't look like anything else, so people think, oh, it looks like something else. Just to take it back to basic elements, to look at the structure, the engineering, just to be what it is, the most fundamental piece of furniture. And then it's going to work quietly within someone else's architecture. And my chairs are, and all the furniture is designed in the 360, so they look as good from the back as they do from the front. Because so many buildings these days are glass, large glass buildings, and people want to have furniture within their buildings that don't want to shout. But how do I start with that? I just basically get it down to the basics. And fortunately, the materials are good with Bernhardt design, so that helps enormously. That the richness of the woods and the quality of the leather. We show all the samples in white leather because white shows everything.
Wow.
So you will always pick up on a bad stitch. So quality helps, yeah, certainly.
Designing your own furniture with your classic chic aesthetic seems quite a mathematical approach. How do you handle that? Your background is writing and being a journalist. How do you handle
Yeah, my background is writing and being a journalist,
Yeah.
but my writing came from really linguistics, and I studied Russian language and literature at university actually because I like the form of the letters.
And the semantics.
Semantics and etymology is always fascinating me.
Yep.
So within writing, it's actually been the science of writing and the history of writing and iambic pentameter and all the mathematics that come with writing that have fascinated me. And in fact, when I write a book a year, it's a page a day, it's 365 words. That's embarrassing, isn't it?
Wow.
Really? Mathematics all the way.
Wow. So it's just part of your life. It's just
Yes, my life
part and parcel.
is. My life continues with its rhythm, and yes, it has its ebbs and its flows, and it has, as the world has, its 4 seasons and darkness and light.
You talk about reduction, non-design, taking something away to make it truly beautiful. Why does this principle work, and how does it equate to a rich emotional interior without the starkness creeping in?
Something is only stark if it has no locomotion, no motion, and if a room or a building has a way in and a way out, and a way to see out, and a window, and I keep talking about vistas, but vistas are really important when you stand somewhere and you can see what is on the horizon, what is over there, then it isn't going to be a stark interior, is it? It's going to be an emotional journey.
So like a sense of escape almost within a room,
escape,
within
a
confines.
sense of fluidity, I think, more than a sense of escape. I don't think we need to be running away from everything. We can sometimes be running towards something as well. But we are mobile people. We're not static people. We lived in caves until we didn't have to live in caves anymore. We became lake dwellers. We made our first fabrics when we were by the lakes, which were fishing nets, fabrics, and we kept moving. We became nomadic, and we ended up living by water, as you do in Sydney. And we move. And we like water, and we like the elements, and with buildings we don't want to be incarcerated. No one wants to be incarcerated, so it's about moving in and out of a building, and that is emotional and physical comfort.
I know you've just landed here in Sydney, but what are your thoughts so far of decoration and design? And you travel the world to a lot of different trade fairs.
Yeah, I think my feeling about this fair, the AIFF, and being here and certainly judging the edge is that Australia is certainly on the international stage. I'm really impressed by how ardent the designers are and how passionate they are and how serious they are. It seems as if the designers here truly feel it's their vocation and they're not mucking about, which is encouraging, because I think in some countries sweeping generalizations of course, but some designers want to be designers because it's fashionable. Here I feel that people truly want to be designers, and you've got some great materials here. You also have an awful lot of you've got light, and light makes colours sing, and somehow you've got great natural resources, and it's all part and parcel of good design. And no, I think it's brilliant. Really enjoying it so far.
Fantastic. Well, we look forward to having you back someday soon. Thanks, Suzanne.
Thanks very much.